up, guys? Gregory Dixon, the go-to guy for all things real estate. What am I doing? Oh man, get comfortable in my chair. We're gonna talk about it tonight. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it tonight. We're gonna talk about it. We're supposed to be going live at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's 6:57 right now. We got a few minutes. Give everybody a few minutes to come on in. Check it out. Great topic tonight. We're going to talk about it. ADUs. We're going to talk about it tonight. New law just got passed. Got signed into law. Governor Newsom signed in AB 1033 into law, giving homeowners the right to sell their ADU as a condo. We're going to talk about it. Yeah, I like my summer shirt. We're going to get into it. We're going to give everybody a couple minutes to check it out. Come online, check it out. Log into the YouTube, check it out. Coffee tonight. Find you guys some music. Something you might like listening to as our backdrop. Bring it down just a little bit. What's the hot music now? Everybody listening to what? Afro beats and a lot of different stuff. Like instrumental stuff. Cool, laid back stuff. Let's see. 1 minute to showtime, guys. 1 minute to showtime. Find you guys some background music. Let's see what we're going to go with tonight. Nah, we don't want to do that. We don't want to turn you guys up, and I don't want to put you to sleep. So what can I do? Oh, here we go. Can't never go wrong with some jazz. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Bam, there we go. All right. Da, 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 da. All right, guys, let's get into it. It's 7 p.m. live from the West Coast, the best coast. I am Gregory Dixon, DRE number 01251802. Live from the West Coast, the best coast, Southern California. We're going to get into it tonight. I'm going to give you guys some news you can use. We're going to talk about it. Earlier this week, if you're watching the news, I know it's a lot of other stuff going in the news that you may have slipped by, but a new law allows homeowners to sell ADUs like condos, boosting homeownership. It's the law is it's AB 1033. AB 1033 is regarding ADUs and being able to build an ADU on your property. If you don't know what an ADU is, it's an accessory dwelling unit, back house, granny flat. That's usually what it like the mother-in-law suite that people will build or convert the garage. That's what an ADU is. But now in California, we've only been able to use them as rentals. You know, you could build an ADU and use it as a rental. Now, if someone sold a property and they build an ADU on it, it increased the value of the property because it brings in rent. So that's what the owner was only able to do, was rent it out. Now, you could build an ADU on your property and sell the ADU and keep your home, right? We're going to get into it. I'm going to break it all the way down like a fraction for you guys. I'm going to break it all the way down like a fraction for you guys. You know, I'm going to give you a little background information. ADUs come in all shapes and sizes. For example, a converted garage, a small home in a backyard, or as often seen in places like San Francisco and Los Angeles in the major cities, an unused portion of the home. Some people have like walled off a certain part of their home and made that an ADU, right? Just doing the conversion in their home. House hacking right now. A lot of people moving back in with their families. Um, the rent is so high in so many places. A lot of people can't afford to live in a home by themselves, so they move in with their relatives, in-laws, and this is one of the ways that they're doing it now. People have been doing it. It's just means of survival, but now it's legal, right? So I'm gonna tell you about um, the new law that was signed by Governor Newsom under AB 1033, which was signed into law this week. Property owners in participating cities. Remember, I said that participating cities. That is huge. Will be able to construct an ADU on there and sell it separately, following the same rules that apply to condominiums. It gives homeowners more options for building on their property, and the hope is that it will create home ownership. And the Assemblyman Phil Ting out of San Francisco is the one who drafted the legislation. He's the one who came up with the bill. Now, if you heard what I said, they're allowing you to build an ADU on your property and sell it as a condominium. But you have to do everything that you would have to do as if it was a condominium situation, which means you have to create an AD, you have to create a homeowners association. You're gonna have to do that. That property that you using as an ADU is going to get its own APN. It's going to be assessed separately. You're going to have to pay property taxes on it. You're going to have to pay utilities. The service is going to be set up. It's going to have its own meters and everything. It's going to be like a entire another unit. Like a portion of your property is going to be broken down to another portion, right? So that's what's going to happen with it. Now, cities have to opt into the program. It's not just because the governor signed the paperwork and it's signed into law. Cities have to opt into it, and it'll be on a city by city basis. But we're going to get into the pros and cons of that later, and I'll speak on that. As with new condominiums, homeowners building ADUs must notify the local utilities, including the water, the sewer, the gas, electric, and create certain separate conveyances for each unit. What I just was telling you. So when you put this ADU back there now, before people were tying into the services that were already on the property. Now you're gonna have to call the gas company, the electric company, uh, plumber, and they're gonna have to set up separate services on that unit. So that unit will come with its own gas meter, its own electric meter, its own tie-in to the sewer system, all of that. It will be like putting a whole new house on that property, right? But you'll be able to sell it if you want to sell it, right? And if you gonna do this, you don't have a choice with the new law. You have to set up a homeowners association, just like if it was a huge condominium complex, even though it's only one. If you're gonna sell it like a condo and treat it like a condo, you have to set up a homeowners association where you put everything in place where the homeowners will take care, just like a homeowner association, what you pay into, where you have to cover the cost of the exterior, all the shared common spaces as they're known, driveway, common roof, pool if you have a pool, all of that. So you'd have to set up a homeowner association for that. Even if you only have one unit back there, you still have to set that up because it's now you looking at it as a condo, right? So, but if people do this, this is going to be a great thing for families, especially if you have a home and you have a big enough lot and you can put that ADU back there. Now you can build it and possibly sell it to your children, sell it to a family member, keep the property in the family. Let's say um, the ADU costs you $150,000 to build, right? You sell it to a son or daughter or a family member under market value for, let's say, $400,000, right? Now you done made money, you done made money, and then you didn't have to sell the home. So that's one way of creating income and keeping the property. Most people to create income, they have to end up selling the entire property. But with this would be perfect for families. Let's say you're a mother and father, and you got a child in college or children in college, and it's damn near impossible, and they're not going to be able to afford a home. This would be a great way to start out. Do a garage conversion, make it a condo, or just if you don't want to go to condo route, just make it ADU. But if you want to sell it, then you gotta go to condo route. You gotta use AB 1033. But if you just wanted to put an ADU and just use it as rental income, you still could do that. So that's a great idea. Like I say, the pros to this program is you add the unit now with the option to sell it to your family or your children or anybody. Set up the homeowners association that brings in money every month, the extra money, right? The cons is going to have a new APN, and the city is going to treat it like a whole new property, and they're going to charge everything that goes along with a whole new property: property taxes, utilities, setup, and fees. They're going to get all that money up front. And now that you got this unit back there as a condo and it has an APN and you're paying property taxes on it, guess when the property taxes due? Twice a year, right? So with that being said, and you got to set up the HOA, right? But with that being said, and like I said before, the city has to opt in. There's no way, listen to me. If one thing I can tell you about the city of Los Angeles, working with government and just being in the real estate field for over 20 years, we in the city of Los Angeles love money and any way possible to generate money. We love it. I have no doubt in my mind the county of Los Angeles is going to opt in, including every city in the county of Los Angeles, the county of Riverside, county of San Bernardino, Orange County. We're going to all be in. We're going to all be in on this because every city is going to look at this as a huge way to create more money, more revenue just from the property taxes alone. The property tax and the utilities alone, that's a lot of revenue, a lot of revenue. So I have no doubt that all of the cities are going to opt in on this. And that's the only thing. It's signed into law, but cities have to opt into the program. You can still, the ADU laws that are in place right now are still in place. You can still build an ADU. Right? And with this type of situation, let's say you had a duplex, you could build two ADUs. You could actually build two ADUs and two junior ADUs. Think about that play. You got a duplex or two houses on a lot. You build two ADUs, two junior ADUs. You make the ADUs condos and just use the junior ADUs as rentals. Sell the condos to your family members or your children and keep the duplex. Man, did you see that play right there? Did you see that play right there? That's the play. That's the play right there, guys. I just gave it to you. I just gave it to you. I just gave it to you. That's the play. I'm going to create a post on my Instagram at Gregory Dixon Official, and I'm gonna put a link to it. I'm gonna do a post about the ADUs and AB 1033, and I'm gonna put a link to it where you can have all this information that I just said to you. And if you have any questions, give me a call, 323-477-2684, or call the office, 323-641-7724. Or DM me at Gregory Dixon Official or email me Gregory Dixon at thegotoguy.info. You got all my contact info. So if you have any questions about how this works, or if you want to build an ADU, or you want to know where the city is as far as opting in, give me a call. I'll be more than happy to help you with that. Um, if you guys, property is still selling. Do not let anyone fool you. Property is still selling. I know the interest rates are high. Property is still selling. You want to sell your property in 10 days or less? Give me a call. I'll sell your property in 10 days. If I don't sell it, I'll buy it. Terms and conditions apply. Okay? That's been our quick. Oh man, it's only 15 minutes. That's probably the fastest. This is probably the fastest live podcast we've done. But I just wanted to bring you this news, this late breaking news from Governor Newsom. People have been talking about it. I've been getting some questions, and I just wanted to break it down to you and explain to you what is going on. Yes, it has passed. Is it active now? No, because cities have to opt in. As soon as the cities opt in, you'll be good to go. You'll know because you'll see Home Depot and Lowe's and Builders Warehouse will be crowded. You'll know. So that's it for tonight, guys. You guys have a wonderful night. Podcast this weekend. No, I'm gonna go live tomorrow and give you behind the scenes to show you what it's like to be the go-to guy. You're gonna see me go get it tomorrow. I'm gonna let you guys ride along and see me knock on doors and see what I do and see how I do what I do. You guys have a wonderful night. Stay safe. Peace.